Do you remember signing a statement on oath at the Lagos State Industrial Corporation?
Yes, I do remember.
How can you identify the statement on oath that you signed?
I can identify it because of my passport, my name, and my signature attached to the document.
That's fantastic. Okay. Now, what do you want the court to do for you?
I want the court to grant my prayer contain the complaint that I
second witness, that's PW2. That's all for this. But the examination in chief.
Okay. Cross-examination. Hussein.
Yes, my lord.
Yes. Do you have any question for him?
Yes, I have, my lord.
Yes, it's your turn.
Mr. Sami, remember that we are still on earth.
Sorry, I can't hear you, please.
I say, remember that we are still on earth.
Okay.
Yes.
My lord, I cannot hear him. I don't know.
No, he said you should remember that you are still on oath.
I said that yes, I am aware of that.
So he's here to ask you any question.
I have taken an oath to say the truth for this honorable court.
Mr. Hussein, you know you have limited time within which to cross-examine. Just go straight to the point, please.
Of course.
Yes.
Mr. Bankole, you will agree with me that you took your appointment on the 18th July 2022 with the defendant.
Sorry, come again.
I said you will agree with me that you took your appointment, letter of appointment, on the 18th July 2022 with the defendant.
The appointment on the 18th of July 2022 was another appointment. That was not the first and the original appointment. It was the second appointment that was done for all the staffs because the employer, the company did not give every staff's employment letter at the beginning of employment. So the one on the 18th of July 2022 was another appointment for all the staffs. So I was issued another appointment letter on the 18th of July 2022.
Mr. Bankole, I want you to go straight forward to my question and ask you. Just yes or no. You will agree with me that you took your appointment on the 18th July 2022 with the defendant.
Yes, I took my appointment on that day,
Yes
but
or no?
that was the second time and it was for all the staffs.
Starting from the date you took your appointment with the defendant, tell the court how many years now? Starting from the date you took your appointment to the date you are dismissed by the defendant. How many years?
Okay, my lord. As I've said earlier, on the 18th of July was a general date that was general time that all the employee was given an appointment at, but I was employed on the 22nd of August, 2021. So between that time and the day I was fired, it was 2 years and about a month.
Mr. Bamidele, please come again. Come again.
Okay, I said that appointment on the 18th of July, as I earlier said, was the appointment that was given to all the staff because the employer did not give all our staffs employment letter at the beginning of employment. So, but the day I resumed work was on the 22nd of August, 2021.
I'm coming. Was on the 22nd
of August, 2021.
Okay.
But between that time and the day I was fired, it was 2 years and approximately 1 month.
Between that time and the time you were fired,
it was approximately 2 years and 1 month.
Approximately 2 years
and a month, sir.
Yes.
Going by paragraph 9 of your witness deposition, you just adopted. You get me?
I'm with you.
You stated that I had employment offer letter and employment agreement both dated July 18, 2022. That is to say you have lied in your deposition.
Yeah, based on that, now if you look at that appointment letter, the day of my employment was also stated to be August 2021, because that appointment letter was also attached as an evidence for us. So in that appointment letter, it was stated that I was employed on the 22nd of August 2021.
Are you lying? You are not a witness of truth.
I just say that I affirm that what I said was right, but I was not employed that day.
Oh, no.
I was given employment letter that day.
Mr. Bamidele, you are wasting our time. Just go straight forward. Yes or no?
Come again with the question.
The position.
Sorry, come again with the question, please.
You lied in the witness deposition.
What exactly is the question?
Because from your deposition, you think you are employed on 18 July 2022. And now you say you are employed on the 13 August 2022. Which one do you want the court to believe in?
The employment letter was dated July 18, 2022.
Which one do you want the court to believe in?
The employment letter was dated July 18, 2022.
No. Which one do you want the court to believe with?
Let him explain.
I was given the appointment letter on July 18, 2022, but I was employed on the 22nd of August 2021. In the appointment letter that we also attached that appointment letter you are referencing as part of our evidences, it was stated that I was employed on the 22nd of August 2021. If you check that appointment, it's part of the evidences we present. If you see it, it will be there that I was employed on the 22nd of August 2021. It's part of the evidences we presented.
Yes, go ahead.
Bamidele, from your witness, there is nowhere you stated in your deposition that you have been employed on the 22nd of August 2022. There is nowhere.
Mr. Hussaini.
Now, yes, my lord.
Yes, he's saying that the letter of appointment was issued to them on the 18th July 2022. But in the letter, it is reflected that they started working with the company on the 22nd August 2021. So I think the court will certainly look at the document.
As court pleases.
Yes.
Thank you, my lord.
Yes, so
Mr.
next question.
Bamidele.
Yes, I'm with you, please.
And what was your salary as at the time you took your first appointment with the defendant?
Okay, as at the time I took my appointment on the 22nd of August, my salary was 8,000 naira gross. With the agreement that 80,000 naira gross, with the agreement that it will be reviewed after 3 months by Mr. Kuna, who is the general manager at the time.
Okay.
Bamidele, please come again. You are too fast for me. I'm writing almost everything you are saying.
Escort, please.
Okay, at the time of taking up the appointment.
Yes, your gross salary was
80,000 naira. That was August 2021.
80,000 naira.
Agreed on that after a back and forth I had with the general manager at the time, where we were looking at 100,000 naira, and he was telling me that because the company just started production in August that same year, that they've not made any profit, that I should please
it's
they
okay.
will need my
But you started with 80,000 naira as your salary.
Yes, sir. Yes, my lord.
Okay. So next question, please. Next question.
Yes. So, tell the court, and what was your salary? And what was your salary as at the time your appointment was terminated with the defendant?
Okay, at the time my appointment was terminated was 284,840 and 32 kobo at the time of the termination of the appointment.
200 and...
Please come again.
284,840 32 kobo. As at
Yes.
August 2023.
Yes.
Then you will agree with me that there was an increment of salary since you took your appointment with the defendant. Till the point that you are being dismissed by the defendant. There was series of increment.
I will say that based on our conversation, yes, there were.
Yes.
Based on the conversation we had with the management, yes, even before at the earliest point in the appointment, yes, because we had some conversation, and then now we have like 2-3 times where my salary was reviewed.
Yes.
Then what is your agitation of bringing this suit?
Come again, I didn't get that.
So, at paragraph 13,
please speak up.
At paragraph 13 of your witness statement on oath, you just adopted. You admitted to the fact that when you and others staff complained to the defendant about the salary, the defendant responded by increasing the salary with 20% increment. Is that true?
Yes, it was true that we talked about the increment as at July 2003, and the management responded by increasing it with 20% at the time.
Sorry, the council that is using Xiaomi. The council that just doing cross-examination now.
Yes, madam.
No, sorry, it's from the ICT. When you want to talk, don't stand up, just so that the camera can face you.
Okay.
It's a virtual sitting, so you can sit down so that the other person can see your face. The last time you are doing a examination, they could not see you.
Yeah, I was standing inside.
Please don't sit down. Just
Can you see me now?
yes, I can see you, can see you. Everybody can see you.
Okay.
Is it okay? Mr. Hussein. Yeah, sorry for the hitch. Yes, please, you can now proceed.
I am with you, please.
Also agree with me that
Mr. Hussein, we are not hearing you. It's like we're having a problem at his own end, right? Mr. Daji, are you connecting? You are having, because I'm not seeing, I'm not, okay. Mr. Hussein, you are here. Mr. Hussein. Mr. Hussein.
Hello.
Yes, please continue. Mr. Hussein, we are waiting for you.
Hello, my lord.
Yes, we are waiting for you.
Hello. Okay.
Mr. Daji, I hope you are connected.
Hello. Yes. Hello. Yes, I can hear you now, my lord.
Okay, you can hear me, so please continue.
Okay. I say you also agree with me that the salary was done in August 2023, which is a month before your unofficial gathering.
Sorry, I did not get that. Please come again, please.
I said you will agree with me that the salary increment of 20% you stated in paragraph 13 of your witness deposition you just adopted was done in August 2023, which is a month before your unofficial gathering.
I can't confirm nor deny that because it was not reflecting my pay.
But remember, you said there was an increment of 20%.
We got to know that when they posted the notice that it was done in August. We did not know. We just got to know when they posted the notice that.
And that is to say, it was a month after before your unofficial.
As I have said, I am not aware that the money was done. We got to know when they posted it as the notice in September.
Is this September or August?
Now, they posted it. Now they said that the money was done against August salary, and they posted the notice in September.
Okay, and then when was your unofficial gathering?
Hello.
I said, when was your unofficial gathering?
What did you mean by unofficial gathering? I did not understand what you mean by unofficial gathering. Please.
The protest.
I am not aware of any protest that was made.
Okay. Before the increment of 20%, you approach the management for salary review.
I could remember vividly that in August, myself and some middle management staffs were having a meeting with the managing director, and that matter came up in our meeting. That was what I can remember. That matter came up and we discussed it in that meeting.
You discussed that with the management.
The management, it was raised in the meeting, not by me, but by members of middle management staffs. In that meeting, that matter of pay rise came up in the matter, and then it was discussed. That was the last time. That was when I know that was the last time I'm aware that the matter was raised. I vividly talked about that. The last time I knew that the matter was raised.
And the discussion yielded result at that time.
What I'm saying is that, as far as I'm concerned, it did not yield any results until they say that they have done it in September. In other words, it was not noticeable for everybody to know.
And that is to say there is a result.
Just as I've said earlier, if I'm still going to go by my own calculation, I will say that nothing actually happened. I still say that.
But you made mention at paragraph 13 of your statement that there was an increment of 20%. This is an admission from you.
At paragraph 13, what I said was that
I'm reading from your statement.
Let him respond.
I don't know.
Let him respond, Hussein. Let him respond.
Paragraph 13, okay, of my witness statement, I got to know that I still maintain that in paragraph 13, prior to our summit, the entire employees of the defendant via their representative had on several occasions reminded the defendant that the need for upward review. Now, they now say that, but the management never responded. It only responded with a mere 20% increment, which majority of the staff could not even feel in their pay. And the management had to resort into pasting a notification to that effect. That was what I talked about in paragraph 13.
But there was an increment.
We didn't know until they said that they did.
But
okay. Yes, go on.
You just said in your statement, if you can remember, that from the time your appointment started with the defendant till the time when your appointment was terminated, it was like 2 years and some months.
1 month.
And a month.
Yeah.
And you started with the salary of 80,000 naira.
Yes.
And it rose to the...
You are just repeating yourself. Just go straight to the point, Mr. Husseini, please. You see, we're having network problem.
Ascot, please. At paragraph 15 of your statement, you just adopted, you made mention that the peaceful meeting was attended by over 70% of the staff.
To the best of my knowledge.
Is that true?
The rough estimate is around that range, to the best of my knowledge.
Yes, okay, go ahead.
Then why only 5 of you were dismissed?
Okay, from my own knowledge, the reason why only 5 of us were targeted is because we are the only people that could walk up to the management and tell them what to feel and how we feel. And we are not mindful of any consequences. Aside that, we have many people that are coward and they are scared of approaching the management and telling them that what they are doing, the way they are treating staff is not fair enough. Those 5 of us are the only people that are just bold enough to approach them and question some of their decision in the their decision and how they treat the local staffs in the organization.
So at paragraph 17 of your witness statement, you stated that a letter of notification for 1 week strike was drafted to notify the defendant management of the employee grievances. Is that true?
To the best of my knowledge, the person that wrote it, I got to know, but the person that wrote it dropped the letter with the management at the time, to the best of my knowledge.
I can't hear you. Please come again.
I said to the best of my knowledge, the letter was dropped with Mr. Shivaji Jadaf, who was the financial controller in the absence of general manager and managing director. He was one that was at home at the time, to the best of my knowledge.
Was the letter served on the defendant?
To the best of my knowledge, the letter was given to Shivaji Jadaf, who is the financial controller of the organization.
And where is the acknowledgement copy to show that you have actually served the said letter on the defendant?
To the best of my knowledge, I am aware that the letter was dropped. I am not aware if there is any follow-up that happened after.
This is what you stated in your witness deposition.
In my witness deposition, I estimate that
where is the acknowledgement copy? The acknowledgement copy.
To the best of my knowledge, I'm aware that the letter was dropped with Shivaji Jadaf. I'm not aware if he actually replied to it in verbatim, either orally or in written.
Not reply. The acknowledgement copy that you have actually served them that letter.
To the best of my knowledge, such letter is not, to the best of my knowledge, is not as though we are fighting with the management or we are fighting with the organization. This is just like a letter.
But at least you will have acknowledgement copy of your letter.
To my understanding, the organization, because it's internal organization, it is just a letter that we drafted, and at the time there is no procedure for receiving and sending out any letter at the time in the organization. So any letter that comes, to the best of my knowledge, there is no record for acknowledgement copy or that it has been received. To the best of my ability, to the best of my knowledge, at the time the organization don't have such system that we take care of such.
So there is no acknowledgement in effect.
There is no acknowledgement copy.
That's just the implication of what you are saying.
To the best of my knowledge, I'm not aware of any.
Okay.
Let's go, please.
Yes. Hussaini, go on.
And at paragraph 17, he equally stated that the notification letter for a 1 week strike was taken to the village head for his approval and signature.
So what is the question?
What is the question? That is just a statement, Hussaini.
I said at paragraph 17, he equally stated that the notification letter for a 1 week strike was taken to the village head for his approval and signature. That is Exhibit E.
What is the question now?
I say, is that true, whether the letter was taken for his approval?
that action was carried out by the second defendant, and I'm only aware of what he told me. That he told me the same.
Okay, you are just told, you are not aware.
He carried now. That's the fact of I'm aware of. Is the second defendant and I. That's the fact that we are aware of. Okay, the letter was taken to the village head at Patswa village.
That is still, you are not aware whether the letter was taken.
He said he was not a party to it, so he was only told. You want him to give us a hearsay evidence?
No. Okay, my lord.
Yes.
You will also agree with me that, my lord, I humbly apply for the Exhibit E.
Okay. Registrar, what is Exhibit E? What is Exhibit E? Let me see. Okay, Exhibit E, notification of week workers strike. I think you have a copy. You have a copy?
Yeah, I have a copy. I don't.
So that is Exhibit E. Notification of week workers strike. Addressed to the management or the defendants. Yes, go on.
Mr. Bamidele,
I am with you.
take a look at Exhibit A.
Yes.
I believe you are aware of this document.
Sorry, please let me see it again, please. Let me show me, please.
Notification of week workers strike. Have you seen it?
Yes, I am aware of that. I'm aware of documents, please.
Then take a look at it. There is a space provided that the DPO of Jaba Police Station,
okay,
and the Niger State Labor Union to append their signatures respectively.
Okay.
Yes, what is the question? Please go ahead.
Is there any question there, please?
My lord, I cannot hear him. He should come again.
Okay, he said he has seen the letter. So what is the question?
My question is that on the face of the letter, there is a space.
Yes.
Provided for the DPO of Jaba Police Station.
Yes, he has noted that.
And the Niger State Labor Union.
Yes.
To sign
So
the state letter
Mm.
before their unofficial gathering.
Yes.
Did you obtain their approval?
As I have earlier said, I was not a party to the letter to the drafting of the letter. I was only told about it, so I don't know how permission from DPO and the labor union. I don't know anything about that. I only say that I'm aware that I've seen the letter, but I'm not a party to the drafting or to the taking the letter to the village head or anyone.
Yes, Hussein.
And your action was based on this letter.
My action was based on Section 40 of Nigerian Constitution, which says that every person shall be entitled to assembly freely and associated with each person in the country. It's a fundamental human right that I have under the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, as amended in 1999.
Yes, go ahead.
You will agree with me that when you took your appointment with the defendant, you are given an employee handbook, an engagement agreement.
I will not agree on that because the employee handbook came many months after the employee letter was given. Many months.
But we are later given.
We were later given and were mandated to sign it.
And you are very much familiar with particularly page 18.
I can't recall what exactly is in page 18. As I'm not currently
Page 18 is about summary dismissal.
Okay. So what is there, please? Can you refresh my memory,
Explain
please?
to him, please.
My lord, may we humbly apply for Exhibit D?
Just go ahead. Explain to, read out the relevant section you want to refer him to.
Okay. The section is section 5.4, summary dismissal.
Yes.
We stated that the management may summarily dismiss any employee found guilty of serious misconduct.
Yes.
Via 2.4 above.
Mm.
In such cases, no notice will be given.
Mm.
And section 2.4, paragraph GJ.
Yes.
Which stated that while within the company premises, employees shall not distribute literature or paste notices on the company notice board without the approval of management. And J stated that hold meetings of any kind within the company premises without clearance from or order of management.
Yes, Mr.
So I'll be right to say that.
Yes, okay, go ahead.
You did not obtain approval from the management before your meeting.
Okay, what's the question, please?
That before your meeting, you did not obtain approval
I would be
from the
right to say that
management.
Okay, now what I'm not, I'm aware of the, I'm aware of the basic fundamental human right I have as a Nigerian citizen, which transcend.
No, my question is that did you obtain approval in accordance with the relevant provision contained in your handbook? Did you obtain approval? Not waste the time of the court.
Okay.
Did you obtain the approval?
My lord, if I may, I only saw people gathering, and I joined the gathering. So that me joining the meeting was in line with section 40 of Nigerian Constitution, which says anybody can.
Now, Bamidele, please just answer directly. Did you obtain approval or not? Let's just go, move ahead.
I was not the organizer of the program, so I don't know about any.
Whether approval was
obtained. We are facing some little problem here.
Okay. What's the problem?
Yes, my lord, I can hear you.
Are you okay?
Yes, I'm okay.
Yes, I'm okay now.
Okay. Please, the other council should unmute their systems. So, Husseini, please go ahead.
Thank you, my lord.
Yes, Husseini, go ahead.
I said, did you obtain approval from the management?
Bamidele, please repeat yourself. Answer him the question.
Okay, I said I personally was not the organizer of the event. I only saw a gathering at the company premises, and I joined the gathering, which was in line with section 40 of my which was a fundamental right I enjoy as a Nigerian citizen.
Yes, go ahead, Hussein.
That means what is contained in your witness deposition is not true.
What exactly, please?
Say you are not aware of the gathering.
Please, paragraph what, please?
I say you you are not aware of the gathering. You are just passing. So I say what is obtained, particularly paragraph 14, 15, 16, 13. You are lying. You are not aware. You say you are not aware of the gathering. And you stated that you participated fully.
Mr. Husseini.
Yes, my lord.
I thought he said he was not part of those that organized the event, but he saw people gathering and he joined them. So he wouldn't know whether permission was sought and obtained or not.
As court please.
And that's what he said.
As court please.
So go to the next question.
Well, that is all for us.
That's all for you?
Yes, my lord.
Okay, thank you very much for your patience. Re-examination, Mr. Daji.
Well, my lord, no re-examination, my lord.
Okay. Mr.
Well,
Bamidele, you are welcome. Please, you can step down.
Okay, thank you very much, my lord.
You're welcome. What of your second witness?
Yes, my lord, we will be asking for a date to present our last witness for this case,
I
my
thought you
lord.
have all of them here.
No, that one is not present. That's why this one is presented now. The one that will have presented, that will have been available in court today, wasn't around, my lord. So we'll be asking for a date to enable us, round off, with our witness. As the final witness we have.
Hussein, what do you have to say?
No objection.
No objection. Adaji.
Yes, my lord. Subject to the convenience.
Registrar, give me the case. We are going to. I want to round up this case. 17, 28, Wednesday. So the president is not sitting, right? This Wednesday. Can you come back on the 22nd so that we just take your panel witness?
Second. 22nd. Let me check.
We'll say the 22nd.
22nd of what?
On my part.
May.
On my part.
Ballot is not convenient, my lord.
Okay. Adaji, what are you saying?
Well, on my part,
Ballot,
27 would have been convenient for me on my part. But then
22nd or 27th?
22nd.
First week of next month.
Pardon?
Then 20.
Husseini, what are you saying?
First week of next month, my lord.
No, first week is too far. I want us to round up this case this month. Husseini. In fact, I thought he will close his case today. That's the impression I had.
My lord, we equally want to present our witnesses that day.
Okay, that very day.
That very day, so that
then why can't we make it? Why can't we make it on the 27th?
Well, on 27th may not be convenient for me because I will be at IGP Gazotaka. That's Apple High Court.
Are you the only lawyer in your chamber?
Well, not really. Not
it's
really.
Either you
except
come
that
here, we send your other counsel to the other court.
This is a criminal case, my lord, and I will want to be the principal counsel.
President is visiting. Okay. What of 28?
Yes, 28 is okay on my part.
28, is it okay by you? Husseini Uncle.
Hello. 28th of this month?
Yes, of this month.
28.
Hello, it's okay.
Okay. So 28th is a Tuesday.
Ballot time.
It will be 9 o'clock.
Okay.
So the case is adjourned to 28th day of May 2024 for continuation of hearing and defense. Yes. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
Yes.
Thank you.
Friday.
Have a nice.
Thank you very much. Have a nice day.